I think the first obstacle is actually transparency of what companies are doing and how do we measure whether or not they're being successful. So IDII decided to focus on inclusivity, that is within companies, that is where they already have employees, and to get more inclusivity around inventorship, to have more inventors participating in the inventorship process. And so we've created a way for them to measure that, and then they can check their progress and see how they're doing. The insights are as follows. The first thing is that language matters. We've heard a lot from companies about that inventors often feel the word inventor is such a big word. They think of, Thomas Edison when the light bulb is a big invention, and they think whatever they're doing doesn't meet that standard. So a lot of women and underrepresented folks don't feel that they're inventing. They're just solving problems. So I think a lot of it is to try and say that is invention, right? So maybe reframe what you're doing to be, come tell us about a problem you've solved. And so it doesn't have to be as big as an invention. Two, I think also that we've learned there are just certain words that translate differently to underrepresented populations. So a lot of times we're talking about patent harvesting and coming in and have a harvest session. And for a lot of underrepresented people, that feels very aggressive and negative. I don't want my ideas harvested and taken away. And so again, you want to talk about innovation sprints or innovation challenges, things that make them feel like they're more interested in participating and not as aggressive. The first thing is to try and understand why you're doing it. So for both companies and law firms, it ultimately has to make sense and impact the bottom line in some way. And that could be, for companies, that could be that you're increasing employee retention and you aren't having to go interview as often. It could also be that you're able to better connect with your customers as you have more of your inventors and lawyers actually look like your customers, that you can better serve your markets, that it could be any number of things. And there is no right answer, but whatever that answer is, you need to understand that value to the company or to the law firm. Sometimes it's also just getting more and better ideas. There's lots and lots of proof that having diverse teams generates more profitability and better overall satisfaction within companies and law firms. So I think that is also a meaningful achievement. One of the things that initially, when we approach companies to join the diversity pledge, they want to understand, why does it matter to me? And as we said, it's about understanding that value they're going to generate in their firm and in their business for why this matters. But what we find overall is that, frankly, companies just run better with diverse teams. When everyone doesn't think the same way or bring the same experiences, that you have different perspectives and come up with new ideas for products. You come up for new ways to implement them in the market. You come up for new ways to actually participate in certain markets or industries. And that actually matters. We are in a technology race. And the more and better ways that we can come up with technology and implement them into the market, the better off each company or law firm is.